Sri Lanka's most powerful news brand.
An incident that left an indelible mark of shock, grief and tragedy in Sri Lanka's history occurred 13 years ago. The tragic incident took place exactly at 9:25 in the morning on the 26th of December 2004 and have since then been commonly referred to as the Boxing Day tsunami world over. More than 250,000 people lost their lives across 14 countries on that day. 13 years on, Newsfirst looks at some of the memories of nature's fury.
25th December 2004. Many across the world were still celebrating Christmas. Boxing Day in Sri Lanka was Udua full moon prayer day, and many were in temples across the country giving priority to religion. While many were enjoying the long holidays to mark the end of the year, something unexpected happened in the deep seas of the Indonesian island of Sumatra. An earthquake with a magnitude of 9.0 struck in the deep seas at 6:58 Sri Lankan time, sending shockwaves across Indonesia and surrounding islands. Though the earthquake took place around 45 miles away from Indonesia, it only took 40 minutes for the first waves to invade the Indonesian coastline. Around 168,000 people were killed in Indonesia, while many were left homeless. The loss of property was estimated at around $9 billion. The global economy suffered a $14 billion loss as a result of this tragedy. The tsunami waves made its way to Thailand, India and several other countries, and 2.5 hours after the earthquake, it reached the Sri Lankan shores at exactly 9:25 a.m. Even the word tsunami was something new to Sri Lankans, and the waves inundated all roads and lands across the southern end of Sri Lanka. It also affected Jaffna, Kilinochchi, Trincomalee, Ampara, Batiklo and many other areas. In Sri Lanka, 35,000 people died. 21,441 were injured and some are still unaccounted for. The highest loss of life was reported from Batiklo. Another 150,000 were left homeless, but the devastation left parents without children and children without parents. A survey reported 979 children lost both parents from the tsunami, while 3,954 children lost either a mother or a father. To the many who perished from the Boxing Day 2004 tsunami, you will never be forgotten.
Memorials took place across many areas in the country in remembrance of those who lost their lives due to the tsunami.
The highest death toll recorded in Sri Lanka as a result of the Boxing Day tsunami was from the Perelia train disaster. Similar to any ordinary day, engine number 8050 set off from the Fort railway station towards Mataro at 6:55 this morning from platform number 5. The train reached the site of the disaster at 9:55 this morning. The train staff and locals paid tribute to those who were killed at the tsunami memorial located in Perelia. Another remembrance took place in Pinnaduwa. Many of those who died from Boxing Day tsunami are buried here. The staff at the Kalutara District Secretariat marched to the Kalutara Bodhi with floral tributes to pay respect to those who were killed. Another event took place in Hatton. Religious events were organized to remember the victims of the tsunami.
The Boxing Day tsunami destroyed many properties in Sri Lanka and the villages of Samurdagama in Trincomalee suffered the worst. When Newsfirst visited the area, our team came across a group of people who have been waiting for permanent housings for the past 30 years.
Samudragama, a fishing village, is located in the Trincomalee city limits and is home to 150 families who were badly affected by the tsunami. 13 years ago, they were only left with clothes they were wearing. After moving about camps across the years, some families were given permanent housing in the Sumedan Karapura, Gamanupura, Uppueli and Samanpur areas. However, 8 families are still waiting for permanent housing. According to these people, the reason given by authorities for not awarding them with houses is they are considered as sub-families. Since they have been deprived of proper housing, these families have been compelled to return to their ancestral homes, which are within the 100-meter limit from the coastline, an area marked as dangerous area.
Many lost their families from the Boxing Day tsunami 30 years ago. Upul Chintaka is one of them, and his family was taken away from him on that day. Early this morning, Upul Chintaka took a walk down the Mathar beach, hoping he could feel the touch of his wife and child who lost their lives to the deadly waves. His little daughter would have been 13 years old today. But not only did the waves take away his daughter, it took also away the woman who carried half of the weight of his life.
My wife screamed at me and asked to go take my children. I took them through the back door. While I was moving, my child fell off.
The house was located in Vallavata, Thotumuna. Today, only ruins remain, reminding him of memories of a loving family. Upul says after the tsunami, he does not favor the seas anymore. Upul was only left with his 2 sons and the clothes he wore on that day.
I used to be a fisherman those days and I don't go to sea now. There isn't enough fish in the sea. Because of that, I'm working as a laborer and earning around 900 rupees a day. Now it is difficult. Those days we managed to make ends meet.
They were given a house to live 2 years ago at the tsunami village in Nupe, Mathura. They live in this tiny house amidst many hardships. Upul says no matter what challenges you come across, you must find a way to survive and overcome those challenges.
This tsunami turned my life upside down. I lost my wife and child. Now I'm facing the future with my 2 sons with the utmost difficulty.